Well, we've got a few more authors. So excited you guys are with us. And our next author has probably something you or someone you know has been waiting for. She's got the roadmap for natural treatment when pills, injections, or surgery aren't your solution. She is the author of Pain Free Every Day, Eileen Paulo-Chrisco. Hello. So excited, Eileen, to have you here. I know we have kind of a ghost champion in the background. So I want to shout out Anthony Crisco because he has been with us in spirit and is a co-author in many ways of this book and this movement. Let's talk about what the roadmap for natural treatment is. You and Anthony and everybody in your business has a pretty unique approach.
Yes, the roadmap to treating chronic pain is actually inside of your body. So we teach people how to reconnect with their body, reconnect with their minds, have the power and a positive mindset to want to give yourself the attention that you want to give everybody else. A lot of times the stress and the tension that we hold in our bodies are what causes the chronic pain. It's not just the injuries and the scar tissue and stuff that we get from injuries. It's the tension in our minds as well as the tension in the body. So what we want to do is we are telling people, teaching people how to visit all the different areas of congestion in their body using a self-care process that my husband and I co-developed. It's called the Fascination Method, and it's a self-care, self-massage method.
So the fascination actually has a reference to the word fascia. Can you tell us a little bit about what fascia is?
Yes.
And what that has to do with pain?
Yes, fascia it was actually classified as the largest organ system of the body.
Did not know that.
Yeah, in 2012. So a lot of doctors don't know about this fascia or the value of the fascia. They do know about it, but it's just as important as our other skeletal or our cardiovascular system, our skeletal system. It's a connective tissue, so it's all around your body, connects everything down to our 80 trillion cells.
And most of us just ignore this.
Yes, because it's everywhere. It's hard to focus. Air is everywhere, so we don't think about air every day. We just breathe it. We need it, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
So fascinating.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take some questions. Let's see. Susan from Dublin. She has two questions. I'm trying to pick which one. I'm going to ask this one. She says, how has writing the book helped you have the impact you wanted? So I know it just came out today, but we've been in pre-order for a couple weeks. How has actually writing it, getting it out there, how has that helped you grow your impact?
Well, it's been an exciting process. So every week as we serve our clients, we just have to tell them about it because they're really psyched about the process and all the wonderful things that are happening to their body. So they're sharing with their friends and the people that they want, to have the same result. They're sharing that there will be a book written. So we're in Hawaii, an ocean away, and having a book will make this process so much more accessible to people all around the world.
Yeah, I love that. And also, I mean this in the best possible way, but what you do is kind of weird. People don't know about it. And it might be scary to walk into one of your workshops or one of your classes or do an online training, not exactly knowing. And so I think it's just such a great way for people to learn more about you, more about fascia, and then really evaluate, is this something they want to explore more?
Yes, that's true. Since fascia is, it's fascinating and there's so many things to learn about it. If they have this book, if they have a roadmap, and it's almost like some people have referred to the book as almost like a medical manual. If they can learn more about this interesting thing that should actually be their best friend because it's us. We are, made of fascia. If they can learn more and understand why we're rolling on this self-massage tool called the Fascinator and how it can help move the blood and support the immune system, they can go to class, find an instructor. We do have instructors all around the world. And
I love that.
Self-heal.
So Margaret from St. Petersburg, Florida wants to know, how do I hone in on the best specific audience, and why is this key rather than writing to relate to all people? obviously all people have fascia, so we could have written this book for everyone. How did you hone in on this specific audience? And why?
I decided to hone in on perimenopausal and menopausal women, and the reason is because we tend to sacrifice a lot of ourselves in order to take care of other people, and I really feel that especially around that time, there are so many things in life that we have to do. You know, there's so many things. There are movements to be made, messages to be made, especially in this time of almost like crisis in the world, and they end up sacrificing themselves and having crisis in their own bodies. So I really wanted to have this self-care movement in women. Basically.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, and my other feedback for you, Margaret, would just be if you try and write a book for everyone, it's very hard to sell that book to anyone. And by focusing on a specific target market, like Eileen has done here, it makes it so much easier to find the people you want to help and to serve them. That's what's already happening with Pain Free every day, and such beautiful work you're putting out in the world. So congratulations on Pain Free Every Day. You can get it right now on Amazon. Thank you again, Eileen.